folks, we just finished up with day number 2 of the Eastern Regional Finals here at Murfreesboro, Tennessee at the Tennessee Miller Coliseum. I'm Ben Clements along with Farron Lucero, and what a great day of team roping we had today.
Well, Ben, we started it off right at 8 o'clock with a 13 preliminary. We got everything rocking and rolling, and everything went off without a hitch.
It did. It was a great roping all day long, and in fact, Quinton Parchman teamed up with Lane Mitchell, and those guys roped outstanding.
I can tell you, Quinton Parchman, this kid, he's the young brother of Kelsey Parchman.
Right.
This kid comes from a long line of team roping champions.
Yeah, Tennessee native too.
That's exactly right. And this kid, he's an up-and-coming kid. He's going to be something to watch for here in the future. His partner, Lane Mitchell, was able to maintain composure. These guys did a fantastic job. They roped 4 steers in 31.08 seconds to take the win, and just about $2,600 went into their front pocket.
Hey, you bet. And then they advanced on into the 13 shootout, and the 13 shootout was an absolutely wonderful roping.
Yeah, it was headed by J.W. Baucom and Corey Honeycutt.
9:17 right now to make you 8,000 to the good with one to sweat. J.W. Honeycutt. Oh, butter.
They roped 5 in 49 and 80 to pocket $8,000 and take home the beautiful Trophy Martin saddle. It was just a perfect roping for these guys.
One unique thing that did happen, and a little bit of a controversial situation that happened in the 13 shootout, is we had a team that rode into the box and got ready to rope, and it was not their turn. They incidentally they nodded, called for the steer turned out, and then they realized it was not their turn. But at that point, it was too late.
Yes, because it states in the 2011 rule book of the USTRC that if a team rides into the box, the wrong team,
right,
rope out of order in the short round, it is an automatic no time. Now, this happened for the team that was 4th callback the roping.
It was, and it cost them, I mean, they still would have had to qualify the run, but it potentially cost them a lot of money. But it's just one of those facts where there's a lot of excitement, a lot of things going on, and they were a little nervous about getting in there. They got in there too early, and resulted in
unfortunately for this team, they lost their chance at $15,240, a piece of a big cut of pie for them. It was a bad mistake.
But, not trying to take anything away from J.W. Baucom, Corey Honeycutt. They roped it up, and they got the money. We moved from there into the Gold Plus, and wow, we had 227, almost 230 teams that roped in the Gold Plus. And we also had the big added money, $12,800 was added.
It is just a win-win situation for the team roper. This added money is generated from the memberships from the Gold Plus. Something that the USTRC Gold Plus representative Ty Hillman had an idea about last year, and to see it come to fruition.
If you're 21 years of age or older, I'm in.
Oh, of course you are. And you talk about the $12,000 was added. It was a total payout of $51,700. So almost $52,000 is what they wrote for. When you do the math, that's over an 82% payback to the roper. You just don't get that anywhere.
Oh, and get this. You take a look at the incentive. That Gold Plus roping has a 10 incentive built into it. The winners of that were Brady McCormick and Dale Ratliff. Now get this, folks. They cashed in. Their incentive win was worth $5,902.
Oh, boy.
Just right under $6,000 to rope 3 steers in a time of 31:07.
Brady McCormick is a guy from Texas, Ranger, Texas. He just moved to Florida. He teamed up with a UPS guy, Dale Ratliff, and what a winning combination. But still, they're 31:07. I mean, there's nothing blazing fast about that. And they cash in right under $6,000. Oh, boy.
And they still had an opportunity in the main average to double dip.
Yes, they did. But the win of the roping was Zach Hicks and Ross Turner.
This team of the 2394, they got $960 to win. All the marbles, $9,382. And the whole slew of goodies right here. And here we go. Zach Hicks and Ross Turner. Come on, Zachary. To the front side is good. Now to the back side. Ross Turner, do the deal, you baby.
Zach Hicks is a guy from Virginia. Ross Turner is a guy from Oklahoma. Zach and Ross did not know each other prior to roping here. Ross called Jay Schaefer, said, "Hey, Jay Schaefer, I need some runs. I don't know anybody. I want to go back to the Eastern Regionals. Heard it's a great roping. I want to go." And so he ends up, Jay hooks him up with a guy from Virginia, the Zach Hicks, and Zach and Ross just clicked. I mean, they roped great all day, and they were $31.95 on their 4 steers. $9,382 in the bank.
Like I said, it's the greatest thing USTRC could have done was to add this money into this Gold Plus division. It's given back to the ropers. All regionals this year have $12,800, and that's based off of Gold Plus membership that was set at a certain date.
Right.
You increase your Gold Plus membership next year, who knows?
Second went to Danny Miller and Junior McCoubry. Those guys came from Missouri, and they teamed up, put together 4 great runs. And then it was Bill Romine and Scott Lund who ended up 3rd place. And in the Century bonus, Jerry Bailey and Dale Martin, 2 great supporters of USTRC.
It's Jerry Bailey who's roping the horns here. Oh, Ronies, we got him, and we're going left. And Dale Martin, that's all he needs is to see him go left. They're going to be here smooth with a 10 and 28.
They got the 100% payback of the Century bonus.
This is for ropers that are 50 years of age or older. They put in more money for a separate pot.
Right.
They rope at 100% of that money. And Jerry Bailey, Dale Martin take that win. They rope their 3 in 27.67. And, you know, they're going to pocket $720.
And, well, you know what? They won $720, but they were only competing against 11 teams.
Exactly. Those teams that went ahead and made themselves, declared themselves as a Century team.
You know, you beat 11 teams and you win $720. The total payout was $1,200. We moved from the Gold Plus into the 12 preliminary, and Joel Colegrove, I was glad to see this guy. He started roping yesterday. I don't know if any one person has entered more than Joel Colegrove here. He has been...
He fired a lot of bullets.
He has been firing some bullets. He teamed up with Stuart Bigby, and they were $31.58 to win the 12 preliminary. They pocketed just short of $3,000. They got brand new Trophy Martin saddles. But
this is where the draw-in option, the ultimate partner finding system, comes into play for USTRC. Here's something else that's been put in place here in the past. Well, I guess this will be year number 2.
Year number 2 of it. Susie Johnson elected to draw into the roping. She incidentally drew Junior McCoubry.
Yeah, they can pay for the run and be eligible for all the money, all the prizes, and the flex earnings. They can go ahead and rope it, but they're only eligible for half the money, up to $1,000. No prizes, no flex earnings.
And it was a good thing for them. And speaking of shootouts, we moved right into the number 12 shootout. And you know what? We just finished this up. And I don't know about for you, but it was pretty awesome. You know, a guy, John Shockley, teamed up with Rodney Melton. And these guys were 6th call back. And I roped a clean steer, and then things just unfolded right for them, and they ended up the champion.
It is Big John Shockley. Big John. Rodney Melton coming in for the save, and they are smooth with an 8 and 79.
In this case, when it's your day, it's your day. And I could not honestly think of 2 better guys to have won this roping.
Oh, yeah.
They get to finish on top. They pocket $8,000, Trophy Martin saddles, and you have never seen 2 guys more happy.
Hey, too, look at it. This is great.
Well, I know.
Sleep good tonight.
I know the day started off a little rough. What a way to end this.
Oh, what a great day. Just great.
John Shockley, his first steer of the day. John Shockley had trouble.
He did.
It was not a start, but folks, that's where it comes down to this. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And they finished big, on top.
They finished strong. Tara Corson and Zach
Tara Corson's another one that did. She roped phenomenal out of Florida.
Yeah, she did. She had a great day of roping, and they ended up second. $5,716 went to them. And then Wes Benson, a guy from Oklahoma, teams up with one of our USTRC producers, Ed Allen, who produces about 3 ropings in Alabama, and they ended up winning 3rd. Well, you know what, folks? That's it for the wrap-up here today on day number 2 of the Eastern Regional Finals. It was just a great day of team roping, and we're excited that everybody got to be a part of it. And you know what? We got more team roping action coming at you.